Hello, welcome. This is Edward Davis, the founder and creator of the Math Praxis 1 Study Guide. I assume that if you're watching this video, you are here because you are waiting to take the Math Praxis 1 test. I would like to let you know that you have come to the right place. Now, I know there are many with your time instead of watching this video, so I'm going to try to make this quick. Now, before I get started, I want you guys to pay very close attention. There are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of students and teachers with their careers in jeopardy or even worse, on hold because they have yet to pass the Math Praxis 1 test. Now, I don't know if this is your first, your second, or maybe even your fifth time taking the test, but I don't want you to be that person. Now, let's talk about a couple of reasons why people fail the Math Praxis 1 test. The number one reason why is because they don't understand the basic math principles. This was my problem. I skated by through high school. I never really paid attention in math class, and then when I got to college and I had to take the Math Praxis 1 test, it kind of caught up to me. So I had to go back and learn all the things that I should have learned in high school. That was my problem, and that's the number one reason why people fail the Math Praxis 1 test. Another reason why, for the people who did pay attention in class and did know the basic principles, is they don't know how to take the test. They don't know, the secrets to passing the test, and also they believe different rumors or different things that they hear from people who haven't passed the test. For example, a crazy rumor I heard was somebody said, if you skip a question, they not going to grade that. That's nonsense, and that's foolish. The last reason why, which I find most unfortunate, is that they have the wrong mindset. So that's for people who know the math, they know the secrets, they know the tips, but they're going there test day, they're not confident, they're panicking, and the anxiety is getting the best of them, and they fail the test. Now, you might be wondering what causes these problems. The number one reason for these problems are ineffective study guides. People are going to take the Praxis and they're not properly prepared. They're going in there with false sense of hope, thinking that they're going to pass, and 10 minutes into the test, they realize that they're not prepared, and they get frustrated. Why are these study guides ineffective? Because the questions are too simple. They're nothing like what's really on the Praxis. You take these study guides, you pass them, you feel good, and then you go in there thinking that you're going to do something that you're not, and you get frustrated. This is how people end up quitting or end up giving up on their dream, and changing their majors. This is something that I had to go through. If it wasn't for my counselor and my advisors to, give me the words of encouragement and keep me going, who knows what I'd be right now. How to solve these problems. The Math Praxis 1 Study Guide. That's how to solve it. I promised myself that when I passed the Praxis, I was going to do my best to help other people pass, because some people struggle with math. Math isn't something that everybody likes. I hated math. I still hate math to this day. But the things that most of the study guides do, they try to teach you all of these things about math and all of the stuff that half the stuff's not even really on the Praxis. The stuff that's going on in my study guide was created by a test taker for test takers. It's going to teach you everything you need to know to pass the Praxis, not to pass geometry, not to pass algebra, not to pass calculus, not any of those other foolishness, but to pass the Praxis so you can get it out the way and get on with your career. Why should you believe me? Because I was in your shoes once. I'm not a marketer or a salesman. I'm a high school PE teacher. I'm just doing this because I promised myself when I pass, I was going to try to pass this information on to others so other people can use this so that we can have more good teachers out. There are a lot of good teachers out there whose careers are in jeopardy, and a lot of students out there who have potential to be great teachers whose careers are on hold because they've yet to pass the Math Praxis 1 test. Here's some proof. You don't believe me? I actually passed the Praxis. And if you look, I didn't do too well on the other